Yep.
Yeah, Coach. Yeah, the Wilson fumble did seem like it was a momentum changer, and the Kareem ejection maybe seemed. Did it deflate the guys a little bit? Do you
Yeah, I
think?
don't, listen, you'd have to ask them relative to, I don't think anyone's getting deflated. It's just a matter of the game of football, ball security, punting the ball against this opponent wasn't a bad thing, and so, all of a sudden they have the ball midfield and that leads to points. It was one of the big things we talked about that we got to be better with.
Sean, the middle eight, I mean, I think you had the ball with 1:47 left in the first half and then started the third quarter with the ball and still gave up 18 points over 5 minutes there. Just how critical is that?
Yeah, it's not good. And obviously, disappointing.
Back to the Kareem Jackson play. What was your observation of that, and do you think it's possibly could be suspended?
Gosh, I don't have an answer for you because those things happen so quickly. From my vantage point, it's like, you just get to see it one time, and you look up, and, they make the call, and you got to go with it. So they also scored on the play, and, there's nothing you can do at that point.
Sean, Brandon Johnson comes up with a Hail Mary catch on the double deflection. But what did you see on the 2-point play?
Same thing. I mean, look, we got a play we're going to get to. I think Judy actually comes open. We come off that, and we're going to Cortland. We'll see it on tape, but I probably didn't have as good a view as you guys did.
Coach, over here.
Yeah.
You mentioned the communication was slow in the second half, specifically that second to last drive. What was going on
Well,
there?
it was
And how
more than
frustrating
just
was it?
one drive. There was a number of drives, where we're late with personnel, getting out of the huddle. We took a while. I mean, that's got to change. We had to burn timeouts in the first half, and I'm not used to doing. We got to be better, and I've got to be better. Russ has got to be sharper with getting the play out, and then we got to look at how much we have in. But if we need to wristband it, we will.
Coach, I know you're looking for explosive plays, and you got one from Mims and McLaughlin with that lone catch or carry. Was there an effort, or I guess why were they in more?
Well, look, they're a team that plays a lot of quarters. They'll drop down, do a single safety, and Russ got us into the right look. The touchdown pass to Mims, was really a corner blitz from both sides, and he got us to the right play. It was kind of a two-play call. But I was encouraged with those early starts. I think the first 3 possessions we scored. And so, but I felt like we let them back in. And this game, this league, it's, the leads can evaporate quickly, and this one did.
Coach, I know you know the history of the game. Those teams that start 0-2, history's not kind to. How do you approach that?
Yeah, look, I get it, and I get that we're going to write and talk about it, but I can't change that we're 0-2, but I can certainly change how we approach the next game and prepare to play the third game. That's all we can do.
Sean, I just on Mims specifically, he didn't have a target after the 2 catches. Is that?
Yeah, some of it's coverage driven, and some of it is just based on what we're in. We're in a couple different personnel groupings, so part of that is coincidence, I would say. We got a number of guys we're trying to get the ball to, and we'll keep doing that.
Defensively, just obviously, I think tackling, obviously you struggle at times, but overall, what was your sort of first blush takeaway there?
I thought we were poor. We didn't help them with the field position, with the turnover, but our red zone defense was poor. First down defense, we're not fitting certain pressures. We got to look, how much do we have in defensively? Same way. I didn't think we played well, and we're going to see a lot better offenses than that. And yet, I think in the second half, I didn't like the rushing numbers that I thought we played well with in the first half, if that makes sense.
Sean,
Right,
I know you have 24-hour rule, but do you get a jump and watch Sunday Night Football tonight since the Dolphins are playing right now?
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure it'll be on, but like you might see the TV copy a part of it. But one more question.
with how he was making his first road start, you got
Who?
with how he was making his first road start, you got pressure, the 3 sacks. Is that the disappointing part? In the second half, he looked really
Well, I
comfortable.
don't know that we won the pressure battle, though. We got 3 sacks, but I don't know how many we gave up. We gave up more than that. I thought we struggled. And then, in turn, the clock in Russ's head's going off quickly, and so that was a back and forth. But, look, we didn't play good enough on either side. I thought the kicking game, we were solid. But it's disappointing. It's disappointing because, look, you get something to start off the way you want early, and then you kind of give them a chance to get back into it, and they're a good enough team. Our league's good enough, when those opportunities arise. So we've got to be better than that.